Faith Watchers, welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Yeah, I said that all calmly. Y'all noticed that? Y'all noticed that? Yeah, I'm in a relaxed mode. I really am. Like, it's getting kind of dark outside right now at this very moment of recording this video, and I'm doing this on a Sunday, so... And I know this is my last video was to record for the day. I just finished another one, which y'all saw yesterday. So I'm in that mode. I'm calm now. Now I'm ready to relax and really curl up on the blanket and take me a nap. Yes, I said it, y'all. I'm ready to take me a nap. But I can't do that until we get through this, all right? I'm on my consistency journey. So those of you who've been praying for me, keeping me and the channel in y'all prayers, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I need it. I can never have enough prayer. I know many of y'all feel the same way. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today, watching, hanging out, showing up at 11 p.m. with y'all popcorn and some snacks, okay? Y'all gonna share, because I told y'all to bring enough for not only yourselves, but bring enough for me too, okay? I enjoy me some popcorn. What are y'all favorite movie snacks? Now that I think about it. See, I'm hungry. Yo, that's what it is. I know when I get off here, I need to give me something to eat and go lay down, right? Yeah, but what are y'all favorite movie snacks? Which you just gotta have when you show up at the theater? Y'all let me know, all right? For me, it is a must. It is necessary, all right? For me to get me a bucket of popcorn. And yes, I'm talking butter, all right? I want to feel the butter. I want to feel it melting inside. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm giving me popcorn. Sometimes an icy, depending on how I'm feeling. Here and there, every blue moon, maybe some pretzel bites. Kind of every blue moon, a hot dog. For a minute, I was always getting me a hot dog. Like, for a minute there, I was always getting me a hot dog. But for the past few months, I've been chilling off the hot dogs and stuff. But what's always a must, it's just necessary. I just have to say it's necessary. Is the popcorn. The popcorn, it hits every time. That does it. The smell of it when you walk into a theater, it just lets you know you are in the theater. We in a moment in time that we'll never step into again. I'm about to travel somewhere outside of my norm, and we about to go somewhere special, right? Yes, I'm right there. And the popcorn just helped put me there. So y'all let me know in the comment section below. Yes, once again, what are your favorite movie snacks that you just have to have? And when was the last time you had a little snack? All right, or do y'all just do your movie snacks at the movie theater, or do when y'all stream stuff at home? Do y'all watch? Do y'all do your movie snacks at home too? Let me know that too. I do the popcorn at home too. I do. I'm just saying. I gotta have some popcorn. But y'all let me know how y'all flow, how y'all roll in that department. And yes, how you doing? How your week going so far? Y'all can see me just riding out through these days. They going by. The nights, the days, the hours, the minutes, they are flying by. So let me know how your week is going. Anything exciting, anything special happen, any blessings. Or were you a blessing to someone? Did you put a smile on somebody's face thus far this week? Let me know. If so, girls and boys, I'm very proud of you. So y'all let me know in the comment section below, how's your week going? How you feeling? What are you up to? What are you watching? What are you streaming? What are you doing outside the home? Like, are you taking long walks? Are you going to the gym? Are you going out, hanging out with friends, family? Are you getting ready for the holiday season? Even though some people may say it's a little bit early, but are you preparing like you're getting all your dishes ready? Like, what are you gonna have for Thanksgiving? Or you have any birthdays coming up? Any of your birthdays around the corner? Yeah, let me know all of that in the comment section below, because we love to celebrate on this channel. But yeah, as for me, I am excited. I told you I'm more in a relaxed mood. I'm more calm. Do I think I'm gonna get loud and all out in this video? I don't think so. I really don't, because it's the whole vibe here, what I'm feeling right now, is quiet, it's dark out. I feel like I'm winding down to take me a little nap. Once I get off here, I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna take me a little nap. So to get ready for my next venture. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at. I'm peaceful. I'm excited, happy to be hanging out with y'all, and I'm calm. I'm riding the waves. I'm riding the waves of serenity. But yeah, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled Family for Christmas. Now, you can find this film streaming right now on Hallmark Plus. But first, let me tell y'all what this film is about. Hannah attends a Christmas party where she talks to a man dressed as Santa Claus. Shockingly, she discovers the next morning that she is married to her former lover and has 2 daughters. Now, big watchers out here, we done seen this type of storyline played out time and time again. And even still, it never gets old. It never grows old to me. I always enjoy all these type of films that kind of have that similarity to it, where you almost get like a second chance. What would life have been like if I would have made a different decision? Instead of going right, I went left. Instead of going left, I went right. So this is that type of feel. And like I said, we done seen this time and time before. There's so many different films in my video history, as well as out in the open on different streaming platforms, that you will find that kind of storyline. Like I said, it never gets old, because that's one thing about human beings, I feel like, is when it comes to choices, we don't always know. We don't always know what we're doing. We don't. We gotta, Jesus even said it in the Bible, okay? Forget them, for they know not what they do. And that truly is the case with us. Like, sometimes we just make the silliest choices, and it ain't nothing to brag about, because it just shows, even in this case when we're dealing with sweet Hannah here, that she made a choice that seemed pretty right. It seemed fair. I mean, all this fair and love and war that people say, whatever that means. But it seemed like she was making the right choice. And if a person will look at her life, where the film begins, she seems like she's in a good place according to the world. She's living the life. I mean, she's not hurting for anything. She's not wanting for anything. She's doing her dream job. She is like a reporter. Everything's going good in that area. Everybody know who she is. She gets the story. She digs in. She is like a shark, okay? When she is going for these stories, she breaks them down. She is about the people. She is about the truth. And whatever it takes to get to the truth, you can best to believe Hannah is on the other side of that door. And like, I love that about her, because I feel like nowadays what we're dealing with, we're not dealing with truth seekers, truth tellers here. We're dealing with mostly people who are willing to compromise. We're dealing with people who are looking out for their best interests, instead of giving the people, instead of what's best for the people, what's best as a whole for everyone. We rarely see that nowadays. So when I see this in a film or in a book or something like that, it gets me all hyped up. I'm all excited. I'm all for it, because we need people who are like this, who care more about the people, who cares about the benefit of others, especially people who are less fortunate, people who may not be in a position to fight for themselves, and yet you are in a position to fight for those who can't fight for themselves, and you're doing nothing. And so that's not the case with Hannah. Hannah is about fighting for what's right. She is a true journalist. Like I said, it's just in her blood, it's in her heart, and she goes for it, and she does it well. And when I say well, homegirl do it well, right? But Hannah is on her journey. She's doing like many of us are doing right now. You're just living life. Certain things may come to your mind here and there in the course of you living the life that you chose to live at this point. I wonder what would have happened back then and there if I would have did such and such. I wonder if I'm actually where God wants me to be. Am I truly living my purpose? Is God pleased with what I'm doing? Is he pleased with the people who are in my life? Or, is he pleased with the way that I treat people? I mean, how many of us are truly having those questions, thinking about that, doing an inventory of our life? Because I would think that should be done on a daily basis, because as human beings, it's so easy for us to forget stuff. It's so easy for us to get caught up in the busyness. and the distractions that are constantly thrown at us left and right. And that is what's going on with Hannah. She's so busy with this world that she's created for herself, this loveliness that many people would love to be in her position. But she doesn't necessarily harp on that. She doesn't dwell on that because she's so busy living her dream, living her purpose as a journalist. At least that's what she thinks. Well, like when she runs into Santa Claus has a gift for her, a special gift. Now, we're just not talking a little bit of a little presents underneath the tree, but he has a gift that it comes with a choice. And it's always, at the end of the day, it's always her choice. It's always Hannah's choice here. Nothing is being forced upon her. And I love these type of films that when it comes to us getting a glimpse of what life could have been like, getting a glimpse of what God truly had for us, I love that it's not forced on us, that you still have the option. You still have the choice. You can still say, you know what, God, I thank you for showing me what I could have had, but I'm kind of cool with where I'm at. Is that okay to be where I'm at? And God is so gracious, so merciful, so kind to us that he will let you live how you want to live. If that's your choice, you've been given free will. You can do whatever you choose to do. But just know that there are good consequences and there are not so good consequences. So the consequences are still going to stand regardless. You're not going to be saved from the consequences, but you still have that choice. And Hannah is faced with this gift that she's been giving, which is a glimpse of what life could have been like had she made, forgive me y'all, a different choice. So she ends up waking up one morning next to Ben. Ben is like the guy that she should have been with. They had made a decision. They were supposed to be, like, the film starts off them together. They're much younger. And you can tell they're in love. Like, they got their whole lives planned out. They just know it's going to be great. Everything's going to be fine. You know how it is, y'all. When you are super, super young and you're together with the love of your life. I mean, I ain't going to say you know how it is, because not everybody has fallen in love yet. Not everybody has truly experienced that. Most people have experienced more bad relationships than true love, where someone truly does love and adore you. Okay, so I get it. I don't know how that is personally. No, I can imagine how it is. No, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but I can imagine what it's like. And I get to see that here in the story with Hannah and Ben. And you rooting for them at the very beginning of this film. Hannah was supposed to literally go away for 6 months. And then next thing we know, it says 10 years that went by. How do we go from 6 months to 10 years? But that just shows that we don't always have it worked out. We don't always have things figured out. We may have the best intentions in the world, but life truly does happen to us all. And are we gonna stick to our word, our commitments? Remember the times? You remember that little girl that had that dream long, long ago? And so 10 years later, Hannah is fully into her reporting thing. She's living life. She's going for it. And this is her world. I can imagine in her world, she doesn't feel like she's missing anything. But she does get hit up by Ben out of nowhere, and she doesn't necessarily know how to handle that, what to deal with that. That's like the past coming back, and it's like I said in the previous video, sometimes the past needs to stay in the past, okay? You leave it alone, move forward, and that seems to be Hannah's thing, although you can tell that the thought of Ben brings up some special things in her life that she just can't get past or get over, or it's nothing like it. It was a very special time. And so when she wakes up next to him and like totally freaking out, in a sense, she does very well hiding it, but I can imagine inside of her, she's freaking out. Like, what in the world? Before, I was just a single woman here, living my dream. I'm a journalist, reporter, whatever. And now I'm all of a sudden a mom. I'm all of a sudden a wife. We're living in the suburbs, and I'm not used to none of this. And she's slowly but surely getting to know Ben in a different way. And I have to say, Ben is amazing. He is awesome as a dad. He's awesome as a husband. You can tell he gets up every morning. He is purely, genuinely happy for his life, happy for his wife, happy to be a father to his kids, making them snacks, willing to drop them off, take them to different things that they have to go to, being there fully and intentionally for Hannah. Like, he dots on her with, showers her with love and affection. It is every girl's dream to see how this husband here fully into his role, and that is more than enough for him. And you don't usually see that with human beings, especially not with men. Well, I guess regular men, okay? This is a special godly man, okay? So I guess that's different. But being so like confident in who he is, like he loves being a father and a husband. That is enough for him. He doesn't need anything else. He doesn't need to go out there and experience and dibble and dabble and all kind of different things, bringing gunk back to his home. No, their home is pure, is wholesome, is undefiled. It's amazing to see how they interact and how Hannah, little by little, like it's not hard for her. It really isn't for her to slip into this role that she never knew or never even known that she would have wanted. And it's so easy for her to do because of the kind of husband Ben is, and her daughters loving on her, telling her that they love her, they love their mommy, they love experiencing every moment with her, and it's just beautiful, y'all. And like I said, little by little, Hannah is slipping into this role where her old life is starting to not look so cute anymore. You know, it's almost like she doesn't want to go back, even though she knows and she can feel it, that she would have to return back there. And I love that about this film. That is not a fantasy. It's literally her getting a glimpse at what God had for her. And like at the end of the day, she still have that choice, and it doesn't erase her past, because in the beginning, Hannah was thinking when she knew she had to go back that maybe, like she was saying to Santa Claus, I don't want to go back. Well, I want to go back to my regular life. I want to go back to Ben and to my girls. Like, let me have that. Like, and he's like, no, that glimpse wasn't for you to change your past. And so many of us, because we had some rough passes, I don't even know if that's a word or whatever, but our past wasn't the best, and we don't want to think about it. We don't want to reflect on it. It was just horrible, horrific back there, that so many of us would love. Even we daydream about it. We long to change the past, to tweak it a little bit, to get rid of it. Like, oh, it's just skunk. It's just skunk. And you want to get rid of it. And yet, Santa Claus lets her know here in this film, the glimpse isn't for you to change it, because none of us can change the past. That is the reality of it. But it's for you to change the future. And that's what I love, that, because we are where we are right now. We can't do nothing with what's behind us, but we can certainly do what's in front of us. We can change what is to come. We can change our present and trust God and choose him and be in his will going forward, because so many gifts, so many different things await us. Like, I can just imagine the kind of life that Hannah is living here with Ben. That would be so wonderful. I would so want that life. Like, seriously, I can do without all the different things. Like, Hannah thought that she needed to be a journalist, to be, you know, all of these different things. She was very, very driven. But when it came to, like, you can't have both, which one would you want to have? And I certainly would have wanted and make the choice that Hannah did make. Like, me and her, we were here, okay? So that was just amazing. This film does give you that hope, especially for, you know, if you, like I said, if you didn't have the best past in the world and, you know, you're kind of struggling in that area, this lets you know it's going to be okay, that God knows the plans that he has for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you an expected end, to give you hope. And so that right there is what I'm holding on to, what I'm walking away, I'm taking away from this film, knowing that God has something beautiful in store for me. And I just have to believe him, be patient for him. Don't get ahead of him. Don't jump in front of it and just try to make things happen on your own. I've been down that road. It's not the best road to take. Trust me, I find it better to wait on God. Allow him to reveal what he wants to reveal and give you what he wants to give you in his timing. There you can be protected, you're shielded, you hide you on the shadow of his wings, and you know it's going to be okay. You don't have to be worried about being visited by evil and walking into a path of destruction. But no, wait on the Lord. I'm telling you, he knows what's best for you. He truly does know your desires. He knows it because he tells us to delight ourselves in him. He will give us the desires of our heart. So there we have it right there. That's what I'm taking away. That's the lesson here. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient with him and be patient with yourself. And once again, this film is titled Family for Christmas. You can find it streaming right now on Hallmark Plus. But before I leave y'all today, let's go ahead and get into the scripture. And we're coming out of Proverbs chapter 13, verse 19. And it reads, "A desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, but it is an abomination to fools to depart from evil." That's all I have for y'all for this video. The question that just came to my mind. Okay, let me see. What are you waiting on God for? Yes, y'all let me know in the comment section below. What are you waiting on God for? So until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.